Oh boy. A lot of people around at 4:30 in the morning. A little bit of the London fog. Delayed by the London fog heading to Dublin. So just glad I made my flight and had a long layover. God bless long layovers sometimes. Dublin delayed. Flight's delayed now a third time till 11:30. I've been up since 3:15 a.m. I am hoping I get a chance to nap this afternoon before the speech. Always a good day when your bag makes it. The funny man. No one forgets Eric.
Thank God for US Customs, eh? Did you get a chance to go down this road at all? This road is madness at night.
Yes, this is Freddie.
Don't go down there.
Madness at night.
Freddie's responsible for making this event happen.
Sadly, yeah.
Sadly.
So we're going to have to get you over for actually, like, do a bit of sightseeing, actually, one of these trips.
Yeah, this is my sightseeing.
Yes.
So we're here in Dublin at the City Building. This is where Freddie Daniels and his team has put together this event.
Happened one night. That's a good start to any story, isn't it? Anyway, we had been going out for quite a while, which was probably a good thing when someone presents you with the first present and it happens to be a picture of another man. We were sitting in Vox Populi at their summer party in a pub in Whelan's on Camden Street. And thinking he was bringing out some kind of present like a chain or something wonderful, he reached into his bag or his wallet and said, "Here." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Here." And there it was, Darren LaCroix's Connect card. And just to show that I'm not telling a lie, because I come from Ireland and that's all we do, of course. Look, look.
Ta-da! And flip it over.
There. What is my intent? Am I present? Will I have fun? Things to remember tonight, Darren.
Of course, we rearranged the room for optimal connection. Since I'm working on 3 hours sleep and a little bit while I was on the tarmac in the plane, I usually don't do this before a speech, but we're going full calf for the coffee. Thanks to my friend John. I'll show you John in just a minute. So I'm never a fan of added caffeine for any purposes other than it would not be good to fall asleep in the middle of my presentation. So we're making the best decision for the audience tonight. And then we'll go from there. So we'll see. Toothpicks at the eyes, and God bless adrenaline.
Hi.
My new buddy, John. How long have you been a Toastmaster?
About a year and a half, coming towards 2 years now.
Aha, what brought you to tonight?
What brought me to tonight is actually yourself. I found Darren before I actually found Toastmasters because I was looking at stuff on YouTube. So I'm one of the original YouTubers. Aha! Yes, and since then I've kind of been interested in public speaking. A friend told me about Toastmasters and bang, now I'm here. So yeah, I'm delighted to be here. It's crazy, it's great.
I'm shorter in person, you probably know. This is the boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
When you gave her my Connect card.
I said, this is the thing, I just met her, I was the club president, and I said, this guy's a world champion, here's his thing, stage line, stage line, stage line. And now we have it.
Sorry, I feel like I'm embarrassing
She
you.
doesn't believe I met this guy in Vegas, and was at his workshop, and has his DVDs, and his tape.
But you gave her the Connect card.
He gave me the Connect card, and I've kept it in my wallet.
And so now you're connected. So I didn't realize it would be a love connection card.
It's going to allow you to have some tea or coffee. There is some warm tea and coffee all the way in the back of the restaurant waiting for you. Also, there's water at any time. Feel free to get some.
Seamus Hines, my name. I'm the Division C Governor for another couple of months. You will see here in front of you, there's the T-shirt, and Darren spoke about it earlier, because he's on a European tour, himself and Ed Tate.
Ouch! Did you feel I stayed down too long? Have you ever stayed down too long?
So hi, my name is John, and I was just here with Darren LaCroix doing his event on the stage, and I just thought it was brilliant. The real thing that I majorly liked about it was the kind of the no BS and the just straightforward. It was just content, and Darren really practices what he preaches, so I really enjoyed it. I took lots of notes, I took a lot away from tonight, so I'm really glad I came here tonight.
My name is Elaine. I've just been at a Darren LaCroix event. You have to come. This is not a pitch. This is an absolute necessity. I have a copy of On the Stage, but this isn't about that. Darren gives so much for so little of his time, and yet it's all so worthwhile. What I've learned today, oh my goodness, I just want to go home, think, speak, write. He's not just a speaker, he's someone who inspires. You have to come to a Darren event.
Just attended Darren's workshop here in City Dublin. We are very grateful for him to come here and show us what he knows and how he got to the top. It was really inspirational and authentic, and I take loads of stuff with me, and I see now that it's really about collaboration and teamwork and coaching and learning from your mistakes. I recommend to go and see him anytime or every time he's around in your town, and hopefully you're going to enjoy it just as much as I did.
I'm Isabella, and I have just attended the Darren workshop. I should say that it was one of the most inspiring workshops I've ever been to, and it pointed so many fantastic tips and so many different points about the speech and about human minds and about human behavior and about the audience and about actually what I haven't been thinking before. It was absolutely inspirational. It was absolutely opening my mind, changing my perspective. It changed my awareness, and it was just fantastic. So I'm sure I will be looking for the dance programs in the future.
And then there's the king.
Welcome to Dublin, Darren.
You can't go to Dublin and Ted Cochran without going to a tavern. I'm learning, Ted. I'm learning. I remember last time.
Yeah, we had a good time.
There's Ted, our fearless leader.
Leading you through the depths of Dublin City in the rare old times.
What's up with the cobblestones? All these European...
They're antiquity. They're centuries old. Older than America.
Yeah. Apparently St. Patrick's Day is a big thing here, you know. I thought that was just an American thing. Wow, you have 4 stoplights. Just to make sure. Eric, how long have you had your Irish accent?
Well, no, I've had it most of my life, but occasionally I like to sound a little bit eloquent, so sometimes I'll slip into maybe, you know, what a different accent might, you know, a bit of a Cockney, or sometimes I like to do a bit of Geordie, but the only word I know in Geordie is cooch, sitting on a cooch.
But apart from that, now it's usually back to the Irish accent. To be sure, this St. Patrick's weekend, as we're on one of the bridges over the River Liffey, probably doesn't get much better than that now. If we could find an early house.
What's an early house?
Most pubs over here wouldn't open until, say...
Pubs?
Pubs, bars.
Bars?
Yes.
You and I didn't get a chance to debrief on last night. Any thoughts or reflections?
Number one, yeah, as usual, bloody brilliant. Number two, I think, because I was only reflecting on this driving in. Last May I saw a guy called Jeff Ram speak, and he was brilliant. And I walked away going, bloody hell, the bar has just got set a lot higher. And it takes a lot for me, and Freddie, you're probably the same, it takes a lot for me to be impressed by speakers these days. And I think that's your fault, and Patricia Fripp's fault, and
you're welcome.
Because you guys have said this is where you need to be. And with respect to most people at Toastmasters, we're not at that level yet. If I had any feedback, is I love the format of what you did, because I like the way it was mixed up. You got us working, you had video, you had your work, you got people up. The two suggestions I would make would be never work with animals and children. That was very obvious last night. As good as he was, don't work with children.
I was going to say animals.
Yeah. And the other thing which I would suggest that you be wary of.
Mm-hmm.
For me, there were too many times last night when you got asked a question and you went, good question. And it just took the value away from saying it was a good question, because at once it seemed like every question was a good question.
Okay, that's fair.
So I was just a little bit conscious of that. Other than that, no, I don't have any suggestions. Do more. Persuade Patricia Fripp to come over here for a weekend. We'll put her up in one of the finest hotels, and we'll do a lady in the chow session over here some weekend, or across the water.
Are you not saying Temple Bar Hotel then?
No, it won't be the Temple Bar Hotel. Yeah. Actually, was
where you
sorry,
put me? Great,
yeah.
Thank you. If Patricia Fripp comes, Patricia, if you come, they're gonna put you up in a nice place, not the Temple Bar where they put me. Nice. I love their openness and honesty telling me that.
Yes,
Brilliant.
Killeen Castle.
On the stage as well. A big one.